Play map, great overpass players. This is actually a very strong map for Stair, comparatively to we're talking about like much better than Nuke, much better.
Okay.
So chance for Stair to prove himself, and for NAVI as well. A great map for Ime, a great map for NAVI as a team. This could be very interesting. Now I think we're gonna see. Are we gonna see a simple bit combo inside of the bathrooms? We're gonna see a simple Ime combo. We don't know about what spots they're going to get.
And you're going to have to wait.
Oh, can't wait to find that.
Ooh, you're going to have to stay tuned. Going to have to be fully focused, as it is the Danes on the CT side instead. And right now, there's a whole pack of them up inside connector. If you told me Buzz and Device were brothers, I would almost believe you.
I know, they do look...
For the record.
Yeah.
And
when Device said, I see a lot of you and me, he just meant literally.
Yeah, it's like, I want Buzz on my team so that I can look at myself half of the time. Ime makes first contact. He is on his own right now outside of Fountain, but we ain't getting crazy. I know what he's getting nuts. This pistol's playing it nice and slow. They've already got some presence outside of Monster with the util to heaven.
Though, when you're all the way out.
Yeah. You're not going back. Insta-gush out a bit. He can just hone in forward, hit those headshots as he does. BlameF and Borup both just washed away. And poor Buzz added to the tally. So very comfortable bomb plant coming out of Navi on this T side. Stair, the only person who's going to do anything for ASTRALIS in this pistol. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't have the health, nor the kit, nor the chance to go and get that defuse.
Yeah.
Navi take it quickly on the T side.
Yeah, Bit's a player worth watching for sure when it comes to all of his lurks. But in Stairs plays the spot perfectly. And that was a well-fortified attack. You know, this is Bit here inside of Stairs. Right behind him is Ime. As they walk out Monster, they found all the gaps. And originally there was a con stack from ASTRALIS, but Navi just waited it out. So Deagles are out to play now. Round 2. It's a pretty hefty investment here from Navi with the 1 MAC-10, so they've got a lot to protect.
From a connector stack to a barren wasteland, ASTRALIS just playing the sites instead. I got some nades and they're holding on to them. Could make things interesting. If you get a gun in the hands of Blame, Stair, or Borup, or even Buzz, things could get saucy. Heaven player drops down. Now you've got no fast rotate to A if needed. Ooh, double dunk. It is Borup blown away. Alexi is the god of grenades. Set by his records.
Yes, this Dust 2, 1/2, CT side, post-nade dropping record of over 1,000 damage.
Alexi B was the reason everybody overreacted to being able to drop nades.
Yeah.
He played that half like a few days into the update, and everybody...
Even Kerrigan said it's going to be the most CT-sided map in the pool. He said that about Dust 2.
Yep. And to be fair, there were some nice nade lineups from CT to that A site, but long gone are those times.
Long gone is the map.
Yes. Good riddance. I can't say that in good faith. It was okay. I saw during the...
I don't care if they ever bring it back. I don't care.
I think we should be able to play it forever. I just don't need it in my competitive map pool. Okay?
Yes.
But you should, every Counter-Strike player, like think about the new influx of players that are going to be joining us for Counter-Strike 2, coming soon, TM. If they don't get to play Dust 2, then they have missed out on an essential Counter-Strike experience.
Yeah, just so you know, the last day of summer is September 22nd.
All right, I can work with that.
So be awake at 11:59, September 22nd. Because promises must be kept.
And where's Seattle? What time zone?
Pacific.
Okay.
So
Euro nerds have to stay up.
I think it's 9 hours difference from here.
That is correct. That is correct indeed. Clean conversion. I saw a graph of major maps played at the majors over time throughout the off season. It was a cool, like, you know, updating graphic that slid over time, and It's crazy to see how many maps are actually played on Inferno and Mirage and Dust 2. And now that we've lost one of those core 3 maps, like I think you can apply a core argument to all 3 of them. I don't want to ever lose Inferno and Mirage. I think 2 of those 3 need to be there. And
Agreed.
5 of the players on the CT side are sick of sitting around. They take it real deep down Fountain with a USP. Borup gets 1, Buzz's Deagle the other, and all that's going to do is turn the rest of Navi towards the B site, which they find clear for the taking.
That's pretty good. 2 guns to upgrade with. They could chill on this as Navi win the rounds. It's a happy trade here for Astralis.
Happy little trades.
Going on Blast TV overpass to decide who advances the upper final. You know, I think odds say Navi again after winning that last map. No one really knows with the new rosters that are here. Do you think that Astralis are going to win overpass or no? What do you think?
I think this will be the closest game of the series.
Another good take. I'm down with that.
I think it makes sense that both teams would have prepped for this one. And I like this information you've brought forward that, you know, this is a higher rated map for Stair than the likes of Nuke.
For Stair, for Ima, yeah, for Ime.
Bomb pops, 3 alive, double AK save. You know, a little bonus here for the Danish team.
I just thought of something funny that happened the other day.
You want to share with the class or keep it to yourself? Cool, bro.
I peed my pants.
Not surprising. You are getting old after all. That happens.
Incontinence catches us all. Not a great map for JL. Overpass.
Well, keep our eyes on him then. But it's guns up for the defense and an op for Device. This is what we want to see on overpass for Astralis. Device opping all over the place as he kicks it off. Short B. Doesn't feel like this is always where ops begin a CT side. We'll see if that catches Simple out, but he's just waiting for a jump spot. 2 patient oppers. Only 1 can walk away. And Device kills Bit. Now that's with 2 riflemen inside the water. Ooh, JL.
It's actually simple to take Buzz out.
Chance at a second there, but
Now there might be a little bit of freedom of rotation. I don't know. Blame doesn't decide to get close. Interesting here. Let's see about the pre-aim. Oh, the angle's great for Blame F, and now he's free to take over long control.
and Device behind Dicebox. Good chance. Blame extends out long. It's being held, so Simple will pick that one up. Just drawing it back ever so slightly. Corner position taken up by Alexi B. Device wants to go hunting, but also can't really afford to stay exposed to getting counterpicked, and a missed shot from Device.
Oh, and he's not even scared of long where Simple just was.
He's got support from Stair, who does drop the bomb indeed. Simple 1v3, 20 seconds. Ah, not this time. Device continues to keep that head-to-head in his favor between the 2 ops in the series.
Yeah, his production's been crazy since rejoining Astralis. It's not really ever been a red flag moment for Device. He's just been straight up consistent, top of the board. All the shots you need, all the easy ones and all the hard ones too. Nice little disengage there for Stair. Never let him know your next move.
That's how you stay ahead in this world. Ooh, no, okay.
8 damage. And he got past the molly. They don't put it out, so they might not think that he's here, actually. Yeah, oh, they run by. BitKit's a little tagged. Good punishment play there from Device. Blame F looking for an opponent.
Ooh.
Great headshot.
Damn.
Alexi jumping away.
Nade out.
Ooh.
Blame F. Second time this series, at least, he's been caught with nades. And one of them was in that Alexi B 1v3 on Nuke. So, stop it.
Just start using your brawn more.
Yeah. More brawn, less brains. Reopens the door for Navi in round 5. We We saw Astralis' CT side on Nuke get an early round win only to then be upset, reset, and pushed out with the majority of that half. Doesn't feel like they can afford it again. Ime starts to get closer, up and in the face of Borup, and a second. Buzz just has his head taken clean off, so it's a double kill entry and 3 frags on the round. One-man army from Romania.
Nasty from Ime. Like, that's where he looked fully comfortable. He knew his entry protocols. He was set up with a great flash. His pre-aims were beautiful. You could definitely tell he was ready right there. So what more can you ask for? Both players on the site blinds. Full confidence on his approach, and Navi maintain a lead.
There's his value. That 3K right there. Keeps only 2 alive on Astralis, wins the round out. Navi can keep the T side going, majority alive. All is good. All is good. Now, had Blame F stayed alive up towards Playground, maybe it's a different story, but here we are with a comfortable amount of money for Astralis. They'll buy right back and try to hold them off. They had it going. They had the first kill. Ime stripped it from them. That was a smoke, so I guess he was going to smoke off Playground to just safely fall back.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at his teammates' utility. Of course, you can always have utility to assist you out of position so you don't have to throw nades for yourself like that, but that's a matter of seconds, right? If he throws that smoke and Ime doesn't peek, Ime's not going to peek after he hears the smoke, so it happens, you know what I mean?
It's Counter-Strike.
It's Counter-Strike.
Best damn FPS ever made.
That's true. That and Quake.
I can't speak of experience.
Can't speak of experience, no.
I would say
Apex Legends, you would say.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
It's fun, don't get me wrong.
What's your second then?
I would say the best 3 FPS titles ever made are Counter-Strike, Quake for its historic importance,
Okay.
and BattleBit.
And BattleBit, okay.
Yeah. Where my BattleBitters at? Squad leader, we need rally point.
Haven't tried it yet.
You'd love the movement.
Yeah.
It after Counter-Strike,
What
it has
engine
the
is it?
best.
Is it Source? I haven't even looked at it, so.
Bit blocks or something. I don't know.
Bit blocks, yeah.
Whatever Roblox and Minecraft are running on.
Right, okay.
But it has the best air strafing in any game I have ever played after Counter-Strike.
He hasn't played Quake, folks. It's okay.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But no, it's quite spectacular. It's one of those games, of course, that when you die, your mic opens to everybody around you.
That's
so
awesome.
It's awesome. And
you want proximity chat.
Here's the best feature. If I can sell you on BattleBit, it is this experience here, okay? Now, you know in Battlefield games when you get downed, your teammates can come over and revive you. Normally you need a medic to come revive you. He's got defibrillators. In this game, anybody can revive anybody from their team. But the best part, Launders, is you can walk up to downed bodies as everybody's screaming, medic! And you can press F to drag bodies across the ground. So you run up, press F, now you're holding him with one hand, shooting with the other hand, and you can drag these bodies back into cover to start your revives.
Wow.
Sounds great, but the best part is you can also drag your enemies.
Whoa.
You can pull them deep into your side of the objective so that their teammates can't save them. And the whole time, they can scream at you. And they do.
Man, I thought Counter-Strike was the only game that could kill Counter-Strike. We got to watch out for BattleBit.
Careful, folks. It'll get your blood pumping. In all the best ways. Back into short water, JL. He's going to have a boost to contend with. But it's the off angle. Oh, damn, that's close. JL stops watching it. Stare didn't peek out far enough.
His gun's going to be showing.
Yeah.
Only don't look up.
No way.
This is so crazy because they just
make
passed
contact
him.
with
They don't
Bit?
clear this. They're going to see this gun.
He kills Bit first.
Bit is so confused. His teammates are readying a boost right beside them, and somehow that happens.
Man, those rifles could have touched tips.
You know what, though? They're not going to expect
A counter boost.
a counter boost that was actually already in play. Oh, my God. No! Alexi B tries to hide, and that gets him killed, and Blame F comes in from behind.
Yeah, this short control has just missed the mark by millimeters and by milliseconds. So many moments here from Navi that could have net them an opening kill.
It's their own fault, though.
Yeah.
Walking in underneath that boost, all they had to do was look up, you know?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But didn't. And it cost Bit first. He did no wrong. He's assuming that's being watched. He's got 2 players short. How the hell are they on the boost?
Yeah.
And Buzz, nice presence of mind. That's what Astralis need. Second round win, convincing. All 5 players up. Economy grows. Door is busted off the hinges. It is no longer a Navi T-side dominance. It's rather a question mark because Tech 9 on Alexi, Deagle for Ime, and JL. No opening on short this round. Device is going to go hunting. Big game hunting. Looking for elephants, rhinos, or simple.
Goats.
Maybe a giraffe or 2. JL from outside of the B site in the water to the bottom of connector on his own. Everybody else for Navi working closer to the A site. And these bathroom players, they've got Device locked in. He tries to go for the peak, but didn't expect Bit to be so close. Now, double CT setup behind Optimus. And they're just going to try to tether off each other. Stare blinded. Blame. He comes through with the trade frag, but the dice box wraparound out of Bit. It's an additional kill from Bit. A critical one at that.
Wow.
And a third headshot out of him. 6 and 3. Navi take the A site.
Yeah, you brought it up. Not a lot of kills on Ancient in the first map, but since then, Bit has really steadily just been showing off how crispy he is playing today. It's been only headshots, I'd say, for the most part. Like to look at that HSP. That's some vintage Bit happening
Bit's love
right
language, man.
Headshots, yeah.
What a fucking round. Nice fucking.
Indeed. It was nice. Catching Device off guard like that.
Navi have literally never have a hype man. It's different. You can't say they needed it though because they didn't.
Fair.
You know? You just kind of think everybody would benefit from it. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. Device missed a couple of shots last round. Here's some revenge.
And he's got Blame in his usual spot. We've had this exact duel between Ime and Blame F when he got caught with the smoke.
Oh,
Now he's heard the footsteps, though,
yeah,
surely.
he's running, so...
Looking for sweet revenge. Oh, but Ime slides down beneath him.
Ime runs up. Blame F hears it, and he still wins that duel.
Crazy. Bomb gets picked up by Alexi. He drops it down into connector. They've sat outside of the B site with water as JL holds Monster 2. And they've got lots of options here, Navi. With uncertainty trickling into the minds of Astralis, they peel away from the site and just throw up a boost instead. Looking to play it safe and hold on for a retake. Where they do at least have one smoke. They do have a single kit for Buzz. And that flash, if anybody shot there or here, then they'd know. But the T's, sure enough, are affected by those flashbangs and come out. It's just little health left for Buzz, so JL easy double. Famis can only hold off against one, and Device too far removed to stop it. It is Navi right back to winning ways.
Did they confirm? I don't know if they confirmed some info. Maybe it was Device up top saying, no way, it's too late for them to be working on A control. So they start flashing Monster, but they don't get into good positions in time. Overlapping each other, JL, 2 headshots, dished out, and Navi continue to win. So we've got another game where the first half is close situations, where Navi are the ones who keep continuously come up hot, and this is overpass. You know, you really do need to rely on a CT side sometimes. So Astralis' chance is thinning.
We had that little back and forth for 5 rounds, but this is 2 straight for Navi. That op is going to be instrumental if Astralis are going to cause any kind of ruckus in the next round. Because this was bottomed out bank accounts coming into round 7. 8. Yeah, 3 dead bodies on the garbage pile.
No sick jail, bro.
There was
Again,
a lot of tilt in the first map, but
Maybe they didn't need it, but I think a part of all of them wanted it. A little hype. A nice opening. I thought it was pretty curious during the off time to have that interview with Simple where he said that, you know, he didn't discuss having Alexi B join the team, that he wasn't really a part of that, you know, building phase. I always assumed Simple would get say, but according to him, decisions made above his head.
it didn't say that he didn't get say.
Or he just didn't discuss the Alexi hire?
Yeah, that's what he
Okay.
said, right?
All right. You're telling me he hand-selected Ime and JL?
Doesn't necessarily mean that either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, what? Wow, that's a nice pre-aim, man.
And why not? I mean, this is a very quiet round coming out of Navi, even though they've got all the guns advantage. And now Stare is going to be a real threat behind them. Doesn't have Kevlar, but remember, it's all about device. It was always supposed to be about device. And now that they've found that op, Simple repeaks. It just swings wide. And it works. Molly on the dice box.
Now, Stare has left
Borup's holding on.
Lacan. He left a long time ago. I don't know if JL listened and heard him, so he's going to lead in the attack in a beat. Oh, and the perfect pre-aim himself.
Very nice.
That's a huge opener.
Clean as can be. Op gets grabbed towards A, but no further defense on this side of the map. Navi doing a good job of getting away from that op, chasing down the unarmored Stare, and leaning on JL for another successful B hit. Get him out. 7-2.
Passing judgment on Navi after map 1, it was obvious, you know, 5 roster moves. But coming into map 3, it's hard now to jump to conclusions.
Yeah, man. After that first map, I could hear the pitchforks getting sharpened. Alexi was already looking over his shoulder. Blade vigorously taking notes. Now they've stabilized and kept Astralis out of... Whoa! Good job. If they nerf movement in Source 2, I'm retiring. You want to go down together?
What's that?
If they nerf the movement,
Yeah.
surf, you know, if any of that, if it just doesn't feel, you know, I feel like the progress has been made personally.
Yeah.
I've seen the updates take effect. It's gotten better.
I have been sending them a lot of feedback, actually.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the movement community is on it, okay?
Excellent. Good to know.
I got my best guys on it. Okay?
I was thinking about compiling.
They put movements in patch notes.
That's amazing.
That's never happened before, I don't think.
Wow.
So,
You are literally making a difference in this world.
no, I mean, not just me, but that's to say, like, they are trying to...
Of course.
Yeah, they're trying to
Yeah,
make it feel like CSGO, which is great.
Oh, I have
and they
faith.
have been making it better. They fixed the crouching. Anyways,
Gun round.
gun rounds.
Big ups. Simple looked good on the AK as he bested Device on that A site. Now he's got his op, and we've seen Device floating around long A, so it makes sense to post it here. Simple wasn't getting his picks on the jump up down bottom connector, but Device instead takes an angle from Party, which is just different enough to maybe catch Simple off guard, because usually it's Blame holding that exact same spot. Instead, Blame plays behind Fountain. Big man, still able to hide behind this.
He's got a think skinny.
Ime's been getting the best of him. This time, Blame F gets a little revenge. And there's nobody else here, as there usually isn't. That solo Ime play outside of Fountain, this time cleaned up by Astralis. Nade could be big. Yeah. Alexi down by a third. Stare waiting for the connector play, where Bit, sure enough, still is. We get aggressive. Buzz and Borup, they've done something similar before. This one's clean. Oh, and Bit, he just turned away, but Alexi tried to recover and can't. 3 kills, simultaneous, coming out of Astralis. to take a little wind out of Navi's sails.
I really do appreciate when they get uncomfortable, they move. You know, they move and they move together. They're really good at taking back map control on CT sides and crushing the map in a very careful way. They could have played that opening advantage of just getting Imit down with Blame F, but that won't necessarily always win you the round. So now it's just Simple holding on to the op. There's certainly a way back into this game, and like on a day as special as today, who knows what can happen on your T side. You know, we've already seen some good T side rounds from them on Ancient. We don't know how well prepared they're going to be on Overpass. But it's, you know, they almost need the rest of these CT rounds to even feel good about the half.
Blade wants in on the conversation. It does excite me, the idea of Blade and Alexi B working together over time with this project.
It's interesting.
First time Blade's been part of an international team, correct? As a coach.
Navi have never been an international.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Well, technically,
Flipside Tactics had Hiko once.
It did have Hiko and Simple and a translator for Hiko. Yeah, it did.
That's the closest they ever got.
That happened in real life.
Yeah, the Hiko Simple bromance. For those of you who have only joined us in the last few years, we're not kidding.
No.
Wallbang. Oh, ooh, Simple doesn't shoot back just yet. Blame retreats out of connector device. Free shot. Headshot to. Whoa, one bit still crossed.
Oh my God, does that molly spread enough?
It should.
No.
No. No, he's found it. He's got himself a corner. Standing on the paint cans.
Worth a shot. For now, he's got it locked in. I think Device needs someone to watch his lower angle. Oh, they're trying another one.
Yeah. They'll flush him out. One way or another, they'll get him out.
That was sort of resource intensive, and now at least Bit will have to respond with his own smoke.
And it gives Device a deeper angle. There's still that threat of JL outside Monster. Device trying to stay on top of that. But even the way Device is clearing it, he's checking right side pipe.
Device is so good at finding an advantage. Oh,
Missed chance.
pushing it.
Oh, but JL stands out in the open and Borup gets the better of him. Device tracks Bit as he jumps over, but really it's just fed as fodder for Simple's op trade. Ime does catch another kill outside bathrooms. Now Simple and Ime working together in a 2 versus 4 with 1 kill already. You know, this was touted to be the biggest stars of this roster, so let's see it. The first time that they have been in a 2vx, and 15 seconds to make it happen. There's another entry. They're gonna have to clear long, and they do!
Oh, he's fast.
Ime with time to plant. Borup flanks. It's covered by Simple. Taps away the little that's left of the Romanian, and Simple's repositioned back around the dice. He could lock in this clutch. Borup, this is a chance to shine.
Oh, he thinks he crossed to long.
Yeah, already making a mistake here in the read. And that mistake could cost him. It most certainly will. A 2v4 from Navi.
Wow, and all about Ime. God damn, that was insane. That third kill, it felt like he didn't even finish peeking yet. That's how quick it was, and he has been coming up big versus Blame.
Little gap, shadow advantage on that one.
Look at this one, man.
Takes out Bomb for a second, thinks better of it. And then Borup's just chasing ghosts. 2v4. Sick round. Mac 10 here for Bit. Buy up again for Astralis, but this is nearly a 10-round T-side from Navi. They got to put an end to this success.
At least they get to put up the buy again. It's a shame for Device. More than once in this series, he's had a pretty massive round that's just been turned over.
They threw a lot at him to get him off that short B play. Bit just throwing himself around in connector to set up Simple. Ime kept the door open on A. He's looking to do it again. Two players still holding off on short. Nobody outside Monster. JL's been over there doing his thing from time to time, but they've already gotten pretty close to this A site. No long control here for ASTRALIS either. Flash activates one. Ime now knows that there's a player right next to him. Blame F on the fallback, making all the noise in the world. Ooh, had a chance to get something, but nothing. Instead, it is a 5v5 20-second hit on A. And Ime's getting dangerously close to just catching them all off guard. He's gonna pounce out, blinded, and so dead. Blame F, it's just the double spray down. Stair can try to press his luck as he comes out through smoke. Gets held. Alexi into the kill feed. Now positive with that double. And Buzz just stuck inside the smoke. Simple keeps eyes on it. And he's gonna catch Alexi off guard. But Simple in this corner should find the return frag. Oh no, poor kid.
Oh my god.
Oh, Simple's playing with him, knows he's gonna come out of bank, just tracks it wonderfully.
Waits to get the op too.
That is Simple.
That's not just disrespect. You know, he makes sure that the op comes and can't save in that situation. That's a really nice play from him.
Bask in the glory that is this NAVI project, succeeding in a best of 3 and having to come back after a pretty damning first map loss.
And it is great to see like the individual players playing like they did before. You know, like Ime does have good amount of freedom in these rounds. He is able to purvey A in a way. He's kind of been a very aggressive A lurker where you normally see on overpass B lurks be the thing. The guy who leads into Monster, the Axile, the Robs, whatever it is. But in this roster right now, and they're just giving him the keys. They said, you know, A is your canvas. And it's pretty big. There's a lot of ways that you can die. There's a lot of ways that you can get opt. But it's not like he has been dying. He's been winning over Blame F. He's been getting to the site. He's getting nothing but headshots, just like he did on Gamer Legion. It's making this very interesting to watch.
Ooh, good flash. 2 players completely blind. Pistols, not looking like enough. That was a great chance, though.
I think they threw their own flash, so...
Just running down. There's a 2v2 to happen here on the B site. Before the rest of the team gets in position, I'm not trying to sell you snake oil, but there's a small chance.
Oh, here's the bomb. Bit's gotta go.
Device? Nah, he'll get caught by...
No, he won't.
The barrel! Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. Shot from both sides.
All good. That's 10. 10 on an overpass T side. Statistically, the most CT sided map in our pool over the last X amount of time. And so, things don't look good here for ASTRALIS. They look pretty damn great for NAVI.
For sure. Yeah, Ancient's always obviously been an extremely strong map for ASTRALIS, where sometimes it's like the only map they can win, so there's that. But it doesn't really matter for all these teams. No one feels confident in their whole map pool, even beyond their ban. And there's certainly going to be some bans that change, as you brought up. Like, you know, is this the day that Simple starts playing Vertigo? I think probably not, but, you know, it's not out of the question for sure. So at least with this, you know, being 2-1, we'll see who wins. We can't jump to conclusions just yet. Good and bad things to say.
Goes for the wall bang.
Yeah, decent 1-for-1 here for JL. I mean, he knows one's jump spotting in B so that they can take speed potentially towards A. They don't know where the op is, however. And it wouldn't have been the guy jump spotting. Oh,
It can't finish it.
He made a meal of that one.
Just gonna stay focused top stairs. This could be Ime walking into his death.
No, he does not die to Blame F.
But you know what? He deserved that. Oh, how many times has Ime had an M4 and died to the AK headshot after getting a headshot of his own? Here, it goes back the other way. He's swinging. And so is Simple. Instant pop of device. All that's remaining here is Stairs, 24 HP. He's on the wrong side of the map to stop this one. Alexi's going to go deep. 11 rounds for NAVI.
Yeah.
I mean, ASTRALIS have not been able to touch their opponents since map 1.
They're looking a lot more warm now, so... Damn. But yeah, you know, Blame F, he just racks up numbers CT overpass, right? And this whole half, he's dying to like one lurker in Ime, and here he's playing in the Stairs. He has a great angle to take the fight. He's still not winning the duel. Well, it looks like Stairs going to come in for this. I don't know what his odds are. Now they're 0.
He's gone.
Simple gets away, 10 HP.
Opt for device in the last round of the half. ASTRALIS 4 rounds best case scenario. Not what they were looking for at the start of this 15. NAVI just staying on top of them. Win conditions of Simple and Ime very much online for map 3. Which is great because over the course of the 2 maps, you know, Ime is looking pretty normal.
Maybe the strat is when a team goes international, you rush every round so that their communication gets bungled.
Okay. For the record, you know, statistically, Ime, lowest rated player coming into map 3, 0.81. 19 and 32 on the series. So...
yeah, had a really bad first map.
nice to have him jump into this one. Very nice indeed. Low utility, lesser weaponry. It's not the way ASTRALIS wanted to finish this half.
Oh my god. He just freaks out. He gets tagged. That timing is insane.
Horror game moment.
The one angle.
Can device keeps things swinging? No.
Ooh, he's
No
got a
quick
few
scope.
times just to rifles, actually.
Yeah.
With that full op in play,
His headshots out of the AKs are clean.
wandering around the A site.
And nothing else at A. Where Ime's just been having a field day. The pressure he's been applying to this bomb site has been
Been doing
slipping
great.
past the defense multiple rounds, and this one included. Saw a rotator come up, but he wants to go give a bit of attention up towards bathrooms. Makes sense with that having been smoked. So that's half of the remaining players figured out. And Alexi B calling for this B hit to close out the half. Can they hold them back? The rotates in position in time. Bit starts to get aggressive, running it forward, making a ton of sound. Instantly kills Bora, Buzz, and Blame F. All down in an instant. And Stare will catch them by surprise. Alexi is going to finish off the plant. His support comes running forward. If it's not a 1v4, then it's 12 to Navi's T side. And that's looking very likely. They've got him out in the open, damage being done both directions. And it is NAVI with a T half to be proud of. They will finish this one on fire. They will keep that streak very much alive, and they'll set this one up for an easy 2-1 reverse.
I think I have a gap.
One short shield. Nice.
Get Torres.
One more banana, I think. You heard it.
Get Torres, get Torres, get Torres.
In toilet smoke, I think.
Wait, I'm waiting for this smoke. Let's see him. Touching. I think he's long.
15 seconds.
15. Nice. One more in there.
Killing long. Planting.
Nice.
Let's see him. Bait me, bait me. Behind.
Sound.
One behind.
Nice!
Nice.
Sick, Ima. I fucking love that you cleared this guy, bro. Sick.
Listening to team comms and like hearing the same people like root for different players across different rosters, across different years, will never get old.
I mean,
You're so sick, Ilya.
There's reasons to be hyped about him. Man's put up a 1v3 on Nuke, was part of a Simple and eBay 2v4 here on Overpass.
Yeah, and that's how he was
Showing his
looking at the
value.
major as well.
Showing his value indeed.
And these aggressive A-lurks are kind of unique, you know?
Yep.
Like the level of aggression and the fact that he's solo most of them.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and that uniqueness clearly caught Device and Blame F both off guard. And if you can counter Blame F and Device on Overpass, you've basically countered Astralis.
Yeah, true.
Simple's gonna take it in the pistol though. Already fighting Fountain. His support's coming in from long. And the T's double back to deal with that, but Device dead in an instant. So Blame and Stare 2v4 to try and do what Simple and Ime were able to do themselves. Flash is good, bomb is grabbed. And they stick around here. The fight's going their way, in fact.
A little bit. Still 3v2 for the second.
Thinning it out until JL has decided enough is enough. Blame F, 2 more to go. Scott Bit getting ever closer. That's going to catch him off guard. Oh, or not. You've given Blame a chance. You're coming down bathroom. Oh! 2 shots in a 1v2 for Blame to give them pistol.
Pulled up and waited. And Alexi was like, I got to catch him before he goes downstairs because then my problems multiply.
Oh, baby.
Falls right into his arms.
Each of them get 1 tapped.
That's a nice clutch. Hey, let's make a map of it, huh? Let's see what we can do now. I mean, still dire straits here for Astralis, but I can at least get the mood back up. It's a nice play from Blame.
Oh, dude. That was his last magazine of USP. He had 7 bullets in that 1v2, and he only needed 2. Clean. Still a massive ask for Astralis to come back in this map, and therefore this match. But hey, you take it. One of my favorite things to see so far in the Navi TeamSpeak mic'd up moments is JL having to silently celebrate every time somebody gets a kill in a clutch. He's got fists next to it, but he's suppressing himself.
Yeah, he's so full of energy.
It's hard for the hype man to not always be hype. Navi played the B stack early. Pulling back slightly. Astralis get closer. This is a losable round with 2 smokes. One of which just got put down on Monster. 5-7. Instant headshot. Nice to start, but with Heaven smoked off, should be a comfortable plant. Everybody else from Navi scrambled down. MP7 in. MP7 down. Simple Scout looking clean. Does he switch to the MP7? It is his bread and butter. Tries to track the player's sight.
Someone else can grab it at least.
No kit.
The pistol's coming in.
The rest of them keep playing their pistols. Yeah, it's the time here that's working against them as well. They just have to flood up the ramp. Alexi B offers something more. Ooh, a second, but it's the player in the smoke that'll catch them both. A knife was out. Borup almost stabbed. Things getting zany inside that B site.
Was there enough time on the...
Not without a kit.
No, okay, okay.
Surely not.
He was doing it for the money.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Costly, though.
I want this game to get as ugly as possible.
As in a competitive way, or as in like a messy...
Down for I'm down for like the Magisk level shit talk. I'm down for the 16-14. I'm down for, I want everything.
I thought you meant like pimp shows up kind of ugly.
You did pay the pimp.
I did have to pay him today.
Didn't want to get smacked. Na'Vi setup.
Yep.
Same place, same time.
And well timed on that swing. Good dink as
Whoa,
well.
how's that a dink?
Little P250 kill on the fadeaway, but can't get it over. Close, but no cigar.
The bomb is actually crossed into awkward territory because they're walking out monster right now. The CTs are pushing in. Kill goes back both ways. Alexi not found. And we've got a player inside of B, so Blame can go and search this out. Alexi doesn't know what's happening. But this would be the one play I think that gives Astralis the easiest way to win. Let's see where... oh no, he's going back this way. Oh my god, Borup ready for it. Ready for everything, okay? So 6 to 12 in rounds here for Astralis. They're going to put the pass behind them. It's time to see if they can win versus a bye.
True test starts now. Let's go. Hop on device out the gate, setting up grenades so that Buzz can take short control. Boost gets dismantled. Buzz doesn't press his luck and take it on his own just yet. We've got connector control coming through from Astralis. Eyes on Monster for Navi. From T side to CT side, Ime just playing that A site on his own. Simple's coming up to join him, and that's our answer. It's Simple and Ime on A site.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be Bit over on B. That is, that's giving Ime the space that he wants. And, you know, the thing is that, like, Simple and Bit could speak their native tongue on the A site if they played together, which is something. But, Simple will cut down the bottom of the totem pole. That's Borup out. Simple's low. Ime's up to the plate.
Oh, good
That's
trade.
A good enough situation here for Navi. Simple's still alive.
Barely standing. His device did hit his shot, just didn't kill him. Simple will play safer angles at the 30-second mark. Bomb gets grabbed. It's going to join them down. Oh, and Device peeks in as Simple's holding that angle.
Wow.
Now, we've still got Alexi in the corner, but the flashes make it uncomfortable. They line up, and Device again. Back-to-back, op headshots.
Wait, who's behind him?
Flank comes through. Bit doesn't stop the bomb plant, though. Incendiary sent forward. Could flush Buzz right back into that crosshair, and Bit's looking for him. Blame F nearly dead already. This could be a great moment for Bit to shine. And Buzz is stuck in cover. Bit damn well knows it. He's got the time. He's walking up. No kit for the play. Blame gives him that gap, and Buzz denies it. Astralis will push their way through A, thanks to Device on the op.
He squeezed water from Stone there. That was an insane peek from the flower pod. Had to kill Simple twice, basically, in this round. And when the trades went down at long and outside bathrooms, it felt like Navi had full control of the situation, but well handled here from the Opera of Astralis. 7th round on the board, and they're fighting tooth and nail.
Device crouches under Simple's crosshair and then peeks it from the right side instead to get advantage on Bank.
It was annoying. It was beautiful.
Sick. Now, mostly pistols here for Navi. Ime has stairs.
Oh, no.
Awkward.
Ooh, he definitely could have shot sooner.
Very awkward.
It's just a mix buy, of course, but
Alexi gets some damage
to
in.
be honest, if you got that kill with an upgraded gun and full A control, and all they had to worry about was stairs, it does get very scary for Astralis. But they survive. That's an interesting decision, I'd say, to phase this, considering they're almost certainly here, but...
Oh, for the timing. Ooh, Device. We'll get there with the Tech 9.
Plays far back enough.
The B side crumbles. Under the pressure of Blame F size 14s. Oh, he's European, so it's actually like size like 58 or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the...
Weird size scaling over here. North Americans get me.
Yeah.
there. What a stressful moment, man. MP9 just starts blaring in your ear, and understandably frustrated.
Hey, everyone use those desks.
Don't touch it. What is an acceptable, you know, way of venting that frustration? What can you hit nowadays? Can't hit the desks, can't hit the chairs, can't hit the monitors.
Why do you have to hit something?
To express our frustration like men?
I thought you wanted the energy to be good.
I do.
Okay.
You know, just,
Really talking out of both sides of your mouth here.
yep. It's why they pay me.
We can just talk as much as possible.
Flapping these gums here. Quick timeout. There's a chance for this T side to make a little comeback, to get more reps, to make Navi sweat. It is 5 straight, and only 4 away from tying us up.
Ooh, that's a clean one from the Vice. And Ime out early is massive. Obviously, we saw the damage that he did on T side. Surely he was going to terrorize CT as well. So now Navi will move into other options. Double push on short. Buzz, he's waiting for it. There's a flash for him to assist this push. It's an instant headshot on JL. They can anticipate a second guy up here, but will they know there's one con? Oh, a smart move as ASTRALIS just decided to take Monster straight away.
Great call from Blame. And Bit. Oh, okay, give it a chance versus Buzz. But Buzz just on skates slides by.
This game is changing up now.
Uh-huh.
Up to 9.
You want to say it?
Say it.
Okay, no. Bite your tongue. We'll wait.
I mean, ASTRALIS will. Does that make sense, or did I just cut out?
Sure. And also, there's a good chance that they...
Are you crazy? That's not going to happen.
Well, if... Then certainly.
You may have a point.
I thought so. Alexi B hanging on. They're coming for you. Buzz wants blood. And he'll taste it. There's 9. 6 in a row. Okay, a T-side comeback on overpass seems crazy. But this is Counter-Strike. Round by round.
Whoa, that's nuts. I was thinking he's running over top of a smoke that I wasn't even sure you could actually see someone over, you know, until they start really perching up to try to fight you. Barely got a glimpse of him. He may die in that last round, the MP9 push, but on the rifle, it'll be even more tilting. We'll have to wait around to play with a better gun. It looks like Borup is going to become the stairs lurker here on T side.
Trying to set up one of the 2 rifles still here for Navi. Alexi's going to get the duel, but no, Buzz has looked good in these last few rounds. It is headshots in abundance. Whether that's inside of the B water or waiting for the very same peak to come his way. Bit could extend for the AK, but odds are it's watched. And it has been this whole entire time. It's an all-in B stack from Navi. All they've got left to work with. And ASTRALIS are knocking on this door. Buzz is trying to lead the charge. Simple slides the M4 down into the water. He holds off with a single kill. The short hold is good. Ime, 1v4. An AK to be grabbed as he knows that there is still a commitment coming to the B site, but he gets lost in the water. The swampy mush just bogs him down.
They couldn't find that AK.
Yeah.
So no chance to play, but man, the timing on the attack is wonderful. As long as they're in short, it's actually fine. They had the perfect scaling flashes. They got the opening 2 kills. The only thing they could really worry about is like going too slowly, getting too spread out. Instead, they keep it nice and fundamental. And Stair shows some confidence in just attacking right away. So 1 pause will come down. 10-round game here from ASTRALIS. I mean, if this ended, of course, this would look pretty bad for ASTRALIS. They had a good first map into a bad second map, but now this map is delivering for both teams. Surprisingly enough on T side, and we still have more to learn. Can Navi close this out? You know, they had a bit of a blunder on that pistol round.
Mm-hmm. That is fair.
And here we are, 2 rounds the difference.
Yeah, that Blame F pistol clutch would suddenly be worth so much more. A 1v3, including 2 one-taps.
It was the ancient CT side that they fell apart on.
Oh. Round by round. Setting up very quickly for a B play by the looks of it. CT's here. 4 of them out of the gate on B. And Buzz is just going to charge in. But there it is. Clean opening from NAVI. They stuff the aggression from ASTRALIS, who maybe bite off more than they can handle. Right out of the gate, they thought they could pounce on that B site. But as said, 4 players there and ready.
Yeah, there was some collateral damage with that device flash as both T's running in. Got blind. Ime controlling the spray, doing a great job.
Very nice.
Making sure this round isn't up for debate. Blame F, last one up. Wanted to call it a tempo change right here and then. I think Navi's setup was actually such a perfect answer for the kind of call Blame F could make. We saw Blame F on T side Ancient do a similar thing. You know, spend 3 or 4 rounds slowing things down into a full-on B ramp hit, and that got shut out by Navi. So I think they could smell it coming. And it seems like maybe the utility was missed. Sometimes, again, hard to point fingers. Was it the guys who ran in that were on a bad timing, or was it a flash in the wrong place? Growing pains here, of course, are expected.
Kinds of pains you can afford, usually, but not when you're down 12-3. Out of the first half, it's tough.
Yeah.
And Blame...
This would be nice for Blame, because they have money, it would be nice for Blame to get kills, because...
Right there.
It's I think it's worth a search, because it kind of puts Navi in a position to like sort of instantly lose if they get close enough. But instead, it's a 4 alive round. Not enough efficacy on the flash besides, again, hitting only the ASTRALIS players running in.
Yeah, and cutting off one side of that split with the short control, thanks to Simple, just made holding off Monster that much easier. Could things have gotten zany had Ime not held off in bathrooms? Yeah. But he did his job, as he has throughout this 3rd map, looking good. 20 and 17, still top fragging for Navi. And ASTRALIS will settle into something a little slower than the last round. Three inside of the bathrooms for the defense, 4 on the other end. And a smoke grenade to create Ooh, oh, Simple.
Hit him.
Still hit that.
Damn. 55 health.
Could have been a death had Buzz came around the corner a second sooner.
Oh, looks like we can have a lot of pressure put on him in a second. Ime's here, but the flash is great. Oh, JL gets the shot.
From behind, a double.
Oh, they just flashed through a triple bathroom setup.
Yeah.
Got shit on.
Crazy game. JL gives cover when Ima absolutely needs it. And Borup's looking to somehow draw this one back, but so many positions preoccupied by the CT side. And now the bomb belongs to them on top of it all. Money's in question for ASTRALIS. Navi to take 14 just when you thought this comeback was happening. Navi get what they need.
Well,
Stuff the B rush. But I mean, the calls here, you know, straight out B rush in the previous round and then trying to get through smoke. Yeah.
They've got the perfect read on the openers, so both places ASTRALIS want to go. The rush from Blame F right before that, it's been Alexi to be correct exactly about what ASTRALIS want to try to do inside of Blame F's head. And that's granted them some easy kills. You know, I think that's the point right here. So the tides shift out of ASTRALIS' favor after making such an arduous comeback into this half. Scrounging for dignity in this game. But look how simple this is.
Yeah, from Ime's perspective, it looks like hell let loose.
But they had
JL,
someone playing anti as well, so he was allowed to face forward.
Yep. You know that spray just beckons the T side in. Little do they realize they're being led to slaughter. So 2 away from the win now. Navi just going to forget about these early CT-sided woes if they can close it here and now. put an end to Astralis on 10. Alexi down inside a connector. It's him versus Borup. And he knows, oh, Borup almost punished for half clearing that, but he'll get away with his frag nonetheless. So Astralis knocking on the door of this B site again. Device awaits some kind of contact. Met by more smoke.
Give that one more try here. So we're doubled up towards monsters. No flash support coming in from heaven. Nades will be in. There have been some very formidable attacks from the T side. No smoke on monster might be, well, could serve as a little bit of a trick for the T's to peek in before this. We'll see some early flashbangs out, but Bit goes down.
JL holding his own.
Well, this is an important chance here for Astralis.
Yeah, arguably one of their last. If all of this gets cleared out, it's a force buy to try and keep their hopes alive of an opening win. JL, I like it, presses outwards. There was just a T right here. This should for sure catch Device off guard.
You can't read that he's here this late into the round. Yeah.
No way at all. So now you've cut off one side of the hit, and Simple looks to close it. Device is going to play. Throws the Hail Mary out. Burns one out of the corner. He's piecing this together. JL jumped, and there's a smoke up in heaven. Device, don't you dare. It's Ime to try and clutch again. A smoke and a flash for the T, who look to fall back. But you can see the uncertainty as to where the last one's at. Ime was last spotted in connector, and Device just missed timing on the heaven peak. Now the CT's working his way out, and Device is working his way back. But he can't wrap back towards short. He has to hold this line. Time ticking. No kit. Device, all three! Shuts them down from one side of the site to the other.
And he decided to stay in the ring. That's a beautiful play. And the way that he had confidence swinging out against heaven, taking out JL, hitting him on the jump spot after his molly went down.
Oh, gets him as he falls back down. And that smoke that was still popped up inside heaven, exactly what he needed for that specific plant.
That's a tremendous lifeline here.
Game back on.
It was 3v3 for a second and a chance for Astralis to win in that position, but a 1v3. And that's actually two 1v3s now to pair with Blame F's 1v3 on the pistol.
Ooh. Borup's Mac 10. 3 1v3s. We're talking the series and want to include Imes. Right now, those other two keeping Astralis alive and kicking, keeping Navi off. That all too important 15. Flashed back and without his star rifler support. Simple taking up a more passive angle.
Stair is somebody who hasn't really been a part of the conversation this map, and I gave him a pass on Nuke. It's actually a map he plays a lot and struggles on a lot. Overpass is not one of those maps. Overpass is a map that got him scouted for teams like Astralis that he could normally play very well on, and he had an excellent Ancient, so
Man,
a few rounds for him have been bought.
A fully open. Stair getting closer in the meantime.
Here's a
single
chance for
rotate
him.
back up in Alexi on bank. Stair just caught, exposed to Alexi B. And then the press towards the opposite site is shut down by Bit. It's just a double monster play. It's a slaughter. It is Navi to 15.
Damn, nope, that's it. Just like that, after two great rounds from Astralis, a quick answer back. It's come for Navi.
And if not for that device clutch, this game's done right now.
That's true.
We'll see what's left.
But even despite that device clutch, that's winning with one player alive, two very close rounds. They're going to buy whatever they can afford, but it's not going to be much.
Boy, not much at all. Double Galil, single AK, 2 smokes, and a flash. And down to just 1 utility at a minute 40. Emet gets aggressive, wins his duel against Device. There was a chance there for the AK to shine, but instead it'll be picked back up by Blame F. Alexi just looking for info. This feels like Navi shutting down the Astralis T-side comeback. A comeback that should have never happened. beautiful pistol clutch from Blame F set up the dream. This is going to be heard for sure, and Stare given a fantastic chance to just unravel this site on his own.
He just not overthink that at all. Brought back this situation into their advantage.
Hold on.
There's those aggro lurks that we were looking at.
And I mean, Ime just jumping up and down, assuming Simple's got him covered. Simple loses the duel. And now we've got a post plant.
To be honest, it's braver than it looks for Stare, because
No way.
there could be an op playing from bank that can be waiting for anybody to actually turn the corner. Like, you can jump spot all you want, but you have to be wondering who's supporting the player on signpost. He's not watching long by himself.
Yeah.
And Stare just calls the bluff. 1 HP on this round as he takes down both and essentially keeps Astralis alive. Heroic plays here from different individuals. On Ancient on their T side, I would say it was more about Blame F and the great calls that he had to bring him through, but here on Overpass, it's been a lot of moments from in clutch. There's been so many clutches, first of all. I mean, it does speak to how raw this game is, because post-roster moves, so much to get into in the way of details. It feels like one of the teams like G2, Heroic, or FaZe would clean up versus both of these guys right now, because there's too many mistakes being made. But that makes it so interesting to have them go head-to-head. Even though the expectations were on Navi coming into this matchup, the hopes were high for Astralis. And I think at least they're showing some promising stuff.
Definitely. I think because we got those strong calls from Blame F on Ancient specifically, it's like, that's, all right, that's a feather in his cap. Stare right there with Device and Blame, who have both struggled to have a third consistent star.
I was expecting some rounds to be called slowly, but I was also expecting some rounds to be lost to the clock. And we didn't see that today.
Not at all.
So,
I mean, contrast that to Big earlier today, where multiple times they're literally losing because there's just no time left. Like, I would have expected, as you said, like Blame F's style to feed into that problem, but nope. And maybe that's because he is such a master of time. He's like Jame, you know? He knows exactly how much he's got. Just a couple time wizards.
So how many rounds do we get out of this match? You know? It's getting to that.
Feels like it was supposed to be 16-11.
Yeah.
Last round.
That was a big moment for Stare.
For sure. It sets up Astralis to keep the comeback going. Overtime still definitely a possibility. But it just feels like they're on borrowed time now by the nature of him just catching them off inside sight like that. Felt like, you know, a Navi mistake. 50% at least. And here we have it. Pressure shown A. Still options at 50 seconds.
But Navi wisely keeping Monster Control and Monster smoked. Even if they have to give up long.
Oh.
Ooh.
Borup wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, a bit of a push-pull here. Imma.
Catches Device in the back. Sticks around as well as the util's meant to pressure him. He takes a duel versus Simple, wins that, and dies out to Ime, who, again, is doing what he has to try and stave off this A play. 25 seconds.
Yeah, he could end this game right now, but the monster walkout will take place. Flash comes in, no kills, however.
And nobody shoots, so they don't know. JL looking for the jump up. He's on barrels. Back's turned to him, no trade, and it's a close. As it felt it was always going to be. Navi's international endeavor takes a beating on Ancient to start this series. The alarm bells were ringing, the sirens wailing, but it is Navi indeed at the end of the day with their hands raised in an opening bout versus Astralis. Yeah. Strong promise from a multitude of angles for both teams.
Yeah, maybe the best possible situation in the sense that Astralis can't be too upset that they lost a close game to Navi, who have just made some